Welcome to the Veterans Gaming Podcast. My name is Kevin, and tonight I'm going to bring you, I think this is number 43. I think this is, yeah. I just want to make sure I get the number right. Tonight, episode number 43 of my Aaron Glenn
To the Veterans Gaming
New York
Podcast. My
Jets
name is Kevin.
Madden franchise rebuild. So let's get right to it. But before we do, I had this humongous list of players that I was scouting as I was having trouble uh, finding them. So I got online and I found out the teams that they play on. So that'll make it should make it quite a bit easier for me to find these players. But before we continue, let's look at the available free agents. Fred Warner, obviously, there was no way, absolutely no way, that he was coming to the Jets. I tried to sign him. That didn't happen. He signed with the Rams. So then let's sort the players that were interested. You've got DeForest Buckner, but at 33, nah, I mean he'd be a veteran presence and everything, but not at 33. Now DeAndre Swift, he got an offer. He got it from Seattle, the Dolphins, and us. So we'll see. He may not. He may not sign with us. So if he doesn't sign with us, I really don't see the point in trading Breece Hall. But you've got John Runyon, but at 30, we've got John Simpson. Oh, never mind. He went to Seattle. Excuse me. Kyle Juszczyk. I don't know how to pronounce his last name. I'm gonna get a young fullback, C.J. Gardner Johnson. He ended up signing with Cleveland. We were very interested in him. Trey Tucker, and let's see, we got Matt Gay, Jalen Jones, uh, Aaron Brewer. Man, he's a good backup center. But I'm gonna level with you. Offensive line is not a problem. Chris Boswell, Elton Jenkins, Mac Wilson Sr. out of Alabama. No, I don't. He's not good enough to me. Then you've got Betonio, Darnell Washington out of Georgia. You know what? Hold on. He's 26 years old. Oh, we might have. He's 78. Oh my goodness, he is miles better. He's miles better than Tyler Conklin, and he's 6 years younger. Oh, okay. Hold on. This just got interesting with Darnell Washington. Plus, we've got a ton of just a second. Welcome again to the Veterans Gaming Podcast. Oh, okay. I've heard this name, but to be honest, I don't know. I don't know a whole lot about Darnell Washington. Let's see. He's with the Pittsburgh Steelers currently. Okay. Give me a second here. Okay, so so he left Pittsburgh. Whoa, you know what? That might solve my tight end. Because Tyler Conklin made some big catches, and so have Oliver. But I want to go younger, if I'm being honest. And with this young man being 26 years old, let's go for it. Let's go. Like I said, Fred Warner, no way in hell he was coming. So he went to the Rams. Obviously, there must be something personal there between the 49ers and the Rams. So that's an NFC thing. DeAndre Swift, he's 28. I mean, he's good. He's 2 years older than Breece Hall. We'll see how that works. So we're gonna try Darnell Washington. Dorian Williams. No, I don't think so. Then you've got Jerome Ford out of Cincinnati. I have no idea who Jerome Ford is. Oh, Daniel Carson from the former kicker of the Raiders. But like I said, there's a lot of positions here we don't need. Oh, this is interesting. No, but he's 31. He's 31. Wow. Uh, well. Christian McCaffrey is a free agent. But at 31 years old, nah, I want to get younger. Cam Akers is a free agent. Oh, I was about to look for him too, but he signed with the Patriots, Jordan Davis, to Jake Bailey, Kenny Moore, Evan McPherson, the former Bengals kicker who took him to the Super Bowl. We know about Dalton Kincaid. And so we're looking at guys here that were of no had no real interest. Okay. Now, before I advance to the next week, let me show you what I did last week. So let's look at my roster. Let's look at my depth chart. Pretty much everything I did was on the defensive side of the football. The big trade that I made, Michael Williams. I got him in exchange for Quinnen Williams. So Quinnen Williams is on the Patriots, and now I've got Michael Williams. And this with this move has me move Will McDonald from left end to left outside linebacker, and that makes Jared Verse go to middle linebacker. And I've got plenty of depth at left end, at right end. Uh, I'm still looking at. I might keep Jermaine Johnson at right end. I need another. I may need one or two right outside linebackers, and I fleeced the Bears. Excuse me, I think I fleeced Texas, the Houston Texans for David Walker, and then you had Tour Gross Matos, who was okay, but David Walker much better in my opinion. And then at defensive tackle, Mason Graham. Obviously, Quentin Williams is gone, but look at this guy right here, Craig Reynolds. I absolutely fleeced the Bears in this trade, and the reason I say that, look at the strength right here. Look at his strength. 99 strength, and this guy is 6'2", 343, and he can move around. So I'll probably have to find a couple of defensive tackles just for depth purposes. I may go ahead and try to sign DeForest Buckner, left outside linebacker. Will McDonald. I'm gonna need a better backup than Jacoby Love. So that's what I'm working on. Think I'm gonna rebuild the linebacking core. Will McDonald, and then Jared Verse. Then you've got Jamie and Sherwood. So I really don't think I need to do anything with middle linebacker. Probably have to let go of I probably have to let go of Shaq Thompson or try to trade him. Zaire Barnes has come along. Let's see what his pursuit is. Um, yeah, he's got better pursuit than Shaq Thompson. So Shaq Thompson, I'm gonna try to trade Shaq Thompson. Okay, and then so sorry about that. Now let's go back to the roster. Like I said, I want to focus on the linebacking core. And then at right outside linebacker, that's a problem because all I've got is Quincy Williams and quite frankly, this Chad Turner guy. I don't think he's good enough. I mean, he's got decent pursuit. Maybe I should give him a chance, but no. And then on top of that, Quincy Williams in his 30s now. Plus his brother got traded away. So that might create some issues. So I'm gonna try to get another left outside linebacker because Jacoby Love he just ain't gonna cut it either. If I'm being frank, I think he's too slow. And let's see what his pursuit is. 70. No, he ain't. Jacoby Love ain't gonna cut it, and Chad Turner isn't gonna cut it, and Quincy Williams might be expendable as well. But that's what I did. Also, one more thing. Excuse me. One more thing on that depth chart as far as the safety position goes. Free safety, it's the same Tony Adams and Lyle Jackson, so I might have to upgrade that. But strong safety, I made a splash. Where is he? Right here. Let's see, let me just put him in here. I got Jaden Hicks. I forgot who I got him from, but that was a very good trade I made. So Jordan Hicks will be a starter. I'll probably let go of Jonathan Owens, and I'm gonna draft that strong safety out of Ohio State, and I'll show you who he is in a second. Let's go to the college players. The prospects we've got we've got a lower first round pick, and the strong safety I'm looking at is not Brackett and not Solomon Reeves either. This is the one I'm looking at, Quincy Hayes. Even though he lacks discipline, we'll work with that. Okay, he's got decent speed. He can jump. He's very strong. Look at the awareness, A, hit power, A, injury. That means he don't get hurt. I like that. Man coverage is good. Pursuit, stamina, tackling, zone coverage. This is the guy. This is the guy that I'm going to draft in the first round. Quincy. Let me show you. Let me show him to you one more time. Right here, Quincy Haynes out of Ohio State. I think he's better than Solomon Reeves. Even though Solomon Reeves he can bring it, and obviously he's much faster. Stamina not as good. The awareness and all that play recognition, A, but I'm not going to get a top five pick. So we're going to go Quincy Haynes. Even though he doesn't fit the scheme, he's good to go. Now, this guy, Jay Brackett, is not a bad fit either. Good speed, elite agility, but the pursuit and the stamina and all that, it's just kind of like not quite, not quite. So this is going to be my number one target, Quincy Haynes. So that's basically what I did on the defensive side of the ball. So let's advance a week. We're going to go to stage three of free agency, and we'll see what happens with Darnell Washington and DeAndre Swift. See what we got. Okay. Okay, this changes everything. DeAndre Swift signed with us. Darnell Washington has signed with us. So, okay. So now we've got that means Breece Hall's gone, bro. I got to trade Breece now. Yep. And I'm going to tell you why. I'm going to show you. But we got Darnell Washington. Man, we killing it. We killed it in free agency. Here's the deal. I'm gonna need a veteran quarterback, but I'm not worried about that. Okay, we got a problem here because wow, DeAndre Smith. See, here's the deal. DeAndre Smith, Swift, excuse me, DeAndre Swift. Look at that. A veteran running back, but look at his stats compared to Breece Hall. They're not that far off. So he's hitting his prime. Both are in their prime. The speed is not there. Accelerations, the strength, Breece Hall is stronger. Awareness is the same. Carrying, DeAndre Swift just better. Vision is better. He can break tackles better. Better stiff arm. Okay. Breece obviously got much better spin move. Juke move about the same. Catching, even. Same thing with catching in traffic and release. Short route running, Swift better. Medium route running, okay, DeAndre's just a better route runner. Deep route running, much better. Pass blocking, not as good. He can kick return, stamina, toughness, a little less. Injuries, basically the same. Whoa, buddy. So the three-headed monster is going to be DeAndre Swift, Braylon Allen, and Elijah Mitchell. And I don't know who this I have no idea who this Montel Pierre dude is. Josh Johnson, man, that name sounds familiar. So we got all those running backs. Hmm. This Montel Pierre is kind of intriguing because of the speed. Here's the deal. Elijah Mitchell. Let's go back to the rosters, and I'm going to explain something because the trade offers are a lot different as well. Let's look at the rosters. Okay, so let's go to halfback. Okay, Breece Hall. Let's go here. Let's start with this Montel Pierre guy. So if I want to trade him away, right? Let's see what offers I could get. Nothing. I get nothing for him. If I go to Elijah Mitchell, and if I want to trade him away, he's 29 years old. But he had a great season last year. Nothing. Nothing. Braylon Allen. If I want to trade him away, what can I get? I get something out of him, but I'm not trading him. Not at 23. Jermaine Burton, and then they're trading. They want to give me trades for positions I don't need. Jameer Thrash, Ramon Clark, a decent haul of picks, but he's not a good enough outside linebacker. The Cowboys they're desperate to get rid of Trayvon Diggs because of the cap hit. Uh, Jalen Polk, no. Mozzie Smith, I don't even know who that is. Oh, Mason McCormick. He might be worth it, but actually, no, he's not. He's no. Amani Hooker. We do need a strong safety. Well, we've already got one, and we're going to draft another one because we got Jaden Hicks plus Amani's 29, so no. Minnesota. This is okay, but I would need higher draft picks than two sevens and a six. So I'm not gonna get nothing for Braylon Allen, in my opinion. But this right here, and I kind of have to trade him now. Uh, Ball game, people. Ball game. Kris Jenkins Jr. Oh, this is the trade right here. Let's take a look at some of the other ones though. But yeah, I'll trade him to Cincinnati. Kris Jenkins Jr. Got Denzel Ward. See, I would do this trade for Tarheeb still, but the problem is I don't need a corner. I mean, he's good, he's fantastic, but I've got cornerback is a strong position on defense. Luther Burden, that's a lot of picks and a third rounder, but I don't need a wide receiver. I've got Gary Wilson, I've got Ted McMillan, I've got Laviska Shenault, who had a great season. Still got Malachi Corley. The Giants, they want to give me Andrew Thomas, but I've got Olaf Ashanu, so I've got depth. The Patriots, I'm not trading him to a divisional rival, even though Eric Brennan looks like a star, but I would need more draft picks. Jeremiah Cooper, free safety. That is kind of what we need, but I think it'd be more important for me to get a defensive tackle. That's just my opinion. Uh, Kenny Lippett, no. The Saints, they want to give me Gerald Green, who's only 22 years old. Ooh, that's an interesting one because he'd be the right guard for like 10 years. That's kind of tempting. Clayton Brewer, wide receiver, no. Titans, Will Johnson, no, because like I said, I've got cornerbacks. Byron Murphy. This looks a bit intriguing. Daryl Green. The cap hit is nothing. What's the cap hit? Oh, the cap hit for Chris Jenkins Jr. is nothing. 25 years old. Done. How old is Green? 22. Yeah, it's this one. It's this one. Breece Hall is gone. Breece Hall's gone, and we've got all that money in a. Wow, what a rebuild! Now look at defensive tackle Chris Jenkins, Mason Graham, and I'm gonna give Craig Reynolds opportunities. He's gonna get opportunities. I mean, look at how big this guy is. He's 343. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Matter of fact, let me look at NFL rosters. Let's look at defensive tackle. And let's see if I need another big boy in there. Let's see. Wow, he's coming home. His dad played for the Jets, like I stated. Let's see. Dexter Lawrence. That's on 342, 310. I should try to trade back and try to get Quinnen again. Let's see. See, I wish I would go by weight, but Chris Jenkins is right there. He's a top guy, and he's 4 years younger. So who is this Tyleek? 327. See, I need somebody. Yeah, who's this? Jordan Davis. We're not going to get him. Ed Oliver. Oh man, I could have tried to get Chavondre Sweat. What would they want? I don't think they're going to trade him. Dang, I forgot all about him. Let's see, how big is that guy? Let's see. Let's get some Jordan Davis, 330. Man, Javondre Sweat, 360. That's the other Mason Graham with Miami. Dion Walker, 348. Kenneth Grant. Yeah, I'll take like a 77 on down. That's not a big deal. I'll even take like a 75. Uh, McKinley Jackson. He's 320 car gallery. Raekwon Dunn is 332. Okay, Makai Wingo. See, Reynolds is not, he's not bad. He's not horrible. So a 74, 75 overall as a backup. Let's see if he'd be a good backup. Oh, oh my goodness, a six, a fourth, and a sixth. Done, done. I've got Makai Wingo. I just traded a fifth rounder and a fifth rounder in 2027, fifth rounder 2020. Done, done. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I just settled that. So this defense is going to be ungodly good. Now, okay, I got left outside linebacker. Let me go back to my roster. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Chris Jenkins is going to be a top 10 player on the roster. And Mason Graham is coming on up. So, oh man, this roster is going to be beastly. Quincy Williams, he's 31 years old. Let's see what we can get, if anything. That's it. Rashid White, Rashad White. Nah, no sir. Plus their cap room is done. Thank you, Jet Up. I'm out here making trades. Let's see what the Browns have. Do they have a look at this young guy right here? Mm, what the heck? I mean, I know they're not gonna go for it, but yep, definitely not. Let's see what I'm looking for right now. Right outside linebacker. Might time to let go of Okay, you got this guy. I've never heard of him. Alfonso Thomas, star player out of Missouri. Speed, acceleration, and pursuit 83, 88, 83, 88, and 81. Quincy is 89, 89, and 85. So maybe I shouldn't trade Quincy Williams. I think he's still got some juice. But it's the block shedding. Yeah, he's an 80 overall. I'm gonna need something better than that. Okay, so let's see if I can find something that'll. And he's 31. Alfonso Thomas, 23. Much more of a future. Let's keep looking. Arizona, Abdul Carter. Ain't that the dude from Penn State that I've been hearing about? That of I think he's out of Penn State, ain't he? Yep. Oh, and he's already a Oh, brother. Yeah, yeah, yeah. He's the new Quincy. Okay. You know what? Man, if I can get that, I can get that, it's over, bro. Yeah, I traded here's what happened. Here's what happened, guys. DeAndre Swift did sign in free agency, and I also signed Darnell Washington, the tight end of the Steelers. So since I signed DeAndre Swift, who was basically neck and neck in attributes with Breece Hall, I traded Breece Hall to Cincinnati for Kris Jenkins Jr. and two later picks. So, and I got Makai Wingo from Detroit for like a couple of fifth round picks. So my defensive line is pretty much stout now. Okay, Abdul Carter, let's go. Straight up for Quincy Williams. Come on, Arizona. Come on. No. Oh. Now this gets a little interesting because I have like no picks in 2027. Let's give him a fifth and a sixth in 2028. Come on, Arizona. Close. Close, but let's keep it moving. But I'm close. Okay. So let's continue. Buccaneers. Alfonso Thomas, he's not as good as Abdul Carter. Chargers, let's see what they got. Dorian Williams. I don't see him on I don't see him on my list here. Chiefs. Yeah, he's not. Forget it. No, I don't know who that is anyway. Frankie Louvu. Nah, not the former Jet. No, I don't know who this Joe guy. Man, that's Joe Hendricks. Got a big old head. Let's view his player card. He's out of Georgia. Uh, no, no, not good enough. Not good enough. Abdul Carter's tempting, but they're asking a bit too much. Cowboys, DeMarvion Overshown. What was the Chargers one? Let's go back to him. Dorian Williams, I would go no on him. Oops, oops, never mind. No, 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 no. Let me look at his he's out of Tulane. Hit power pursuit. Oh, ooh, that's okay. But let's continue. Again, the big trade. Breece Hall to Cincinnati for Kris Jenkins Jr. and a couple of late picks. So let's continue. We were Cowboys, Dolphins. I have no idea who this Chop Robinson is, but nah. Eagles, Josh Sweat. He's 30 though. Falcons got Nazir Hackett. Let's take a look at what he got going on out of Mississippi State. Okay, this isn't this isn't too bad. Let's see. I wonder if this guy even exists, or or is he just a made up player? Looks like he's one of those. Looks like it's a. Yeah, yeah. He's pretty good all around. Yeah, really good all around. I'll agree. I'll agree with that. But let's continue. 49ers. Dre Greenlaw, good, but he's 30. The Giants, Brian Burns, that's going to cost way too much. Foseye, he's 32. AJ Porter, out of Ohio State. Like his pursuit zone coverage is not great though. So we're going to skip him. The Jaguars, no. Lions, no. Packers. I was intrigued by Baskerville. And then you got Chris Braswell. I'm gonna skip that. Panthers, they've got Tyler Smith, the former, I guess this guy Hamsay Nazir Rildeen, he played for the Jets for a cup of coffee. Patriots, absolutely not. Raiders, Drew Tranquil. Man, that name sounds familiar. Jalen Walker. Jalen Walker's only a 75? Where do I know that name from? Jalen Walker. Isn't he like out of Georgia? Yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay, okay, he's with the, guess in real life he's with the Panthers. Or did he even get drafted? Oh, okay. I think he had that car wreck situation. Uh, Packers. Yeah, Packers was intriguing because of Baskerville, but this one's intriguing too. Javon Walker. Let's take a look at his the zone coverage isn't great, but the speed, the acceleration, the pursuit, injury. Okay, he doesn't get hurt. Stamina. Let's go. Let's try to pull the trigger on this one. Straight up for Quincy Williams. It's worth a shot. Done. Okay. Thank you for all your years of service, Quincy Williams. But now we've got Jalen Walker. Okay. All right. All right. Now, I don't know if I should move. I'm almost done reloading this defense. Let's see. Middle linebacker. Yeah, middle linebacker. I'm going to move Jared Verse to the middle with Jamie and Sherwood. Left outside linebacker. Come on. It's going to be Will McDonald and Jacoby Love. So I need somebody better than Jacoby Love. Defensive line. This defensive line is look at this. Look at this defensive line right here for next season. Let's start there. At left end, you've got Michael Williams, who I traded for Quinnen Williams. Uh, all the Patriots are going to regret this. And Elijah Chapman, who we acquired last year, not bad. Majai Sanders is not bad either. Then at right end, Jermaine Johnson, David Walker, Yetur Gross Matos. I don't know if I should move Jermaine Johnson to right outside linebacker. Then again, left outside linebacker, McDonald and Love, which I need to get rid of Love. Middle linebacker, Jared Verse, Sherwood. I'm going to get rid of Shaq Thompson. Zaire Barnes is going to be the third guy. And then right outside linebacker, oh, where the heck is he? Right here, Jalen Walker. So I can have Jalen Walker and I can move Jermaine Johnson to right outside linebacker, and that I've got a great starter and a great backup, and I can switch them off when I do the formation subs. So linebacker would be pretty much done. And then what I would need is to get another right end to go with David Walker and Gross Matos because this won't be good enough. So let me try something here, or I can keep Jermaine Johnson there and get another right outside linebacker. Let's upgrade. Let's try that. Let's try right outside linebacker. TJ Edwards, he's 31. Antoine Powell Ryland. That's I mean, dude, I've been fleecing the Bears. I seem to fleece the Bears every year, whether it's trades or whatever. Let's see. I've heard this guy's name before, and he fits the scheme. Let's let's see. Antoine Powell Ryland. Oh no, he's just a draft pick. Let's see. Review his player card. He develops kind of okay. He's almost an 80. Acceleration's good. Pursuit is good. He's a leader. High motor. Doesn't get a lot of penalties. Um, let's see. What would it take? Oh, fuck. Okay. Let's go to this part. Trade finder. My bad. Uh, let's see. Vince, what would it take for me to get him? Nothing. I don't have enough. Okay, let's start looking at right outside linebacker. And I think I'll keep Jermaine Johnson. Oh, can I really bamboozle Cincinnati? Dallas Turner. If I can get Dallas Turner, it's over, y'all. It's over. Let's see. Come on. What do I got to give up? Kris Jenkins. Oh, hell no. I'm not giving up all them draft picks. Mason Graham never mind. Sorry. No, thank you. Woo. Cincinnati wanted like 48 draft picks. No, sir. No, sir. No, sir. Uh, uh, oh shit. Okay, let me go back to my roster because I'm like hella confused right now. What do I have at outside linebacker? Damn, bro. Who did I just get? Okay, I got Jalen Walker. Chad Turner's the backup. He's not gonna cut it. He's just not. I need somebody that's at least a 75. Okay, because right here I've got 87 and 80 for middle linebacker. So I need another left outside linebacker and I need another right outside linebacker. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna keep Jermaine Johnson where he is. And then I'm done with the defense. Okay, so here we go. Let's see. So that's what I'm gonna focus on here. I need a backup that's decent. I've done enough damage to the Bears. I'm gonna leave them alone. Danny Stutzman. See his player card. Okay. Oh, good zone coverage too. Mm, okay, what would they want? Nothing, so they're not trading him. Okay. Let's see, is there a right outside linebacker I might want? Heck no. Heck no. Let's see, with the Buccaneers, Yaba Diaby, Alfonso. Remember, I was looking for this guy earlier, looking at him. Alfonso Thomas, he'd be more of a backup. Oh, shit, come on. Okay, no. Okay, let's look at the Cardinals. Abdul Carter. Man, if I get Abdul Carter, this shit's over, y'all. Yeah, okay, 2028 second round, 2029. No, that's too much. That's too much. Too much. Okay. Yeah, that's I mean, yeah, I mean the way I've been stealing, I might as well keep going. Been working out. Let's see, what do they got at left outside linebacker? Because all I need is a good backup. That's let's see, Chiefs. Obviously, Chanel's not going anywhere. The Colts, they have nothing. The Commanders, who will be the Redskins again? Micah Parsons, obviously not. Mount Rock, no. Overshown. No, not really. Dolphins, fuck out of here. Eagles, they've got Josh Sweat, who's 30. Nolan Smith Jr. This Casey Buchanan as a backup, he might work. Let's see what his player card is. Uh, as a backup, he's undisciplined though. No, but even as a backup, he might work. But let's keep looking. Falcons. I have no idea who Zaven Collins is. Oops. Nazir Hackett. Yeah, that'd be a little too ambitious. I would agree. 49ers. Greenlaw, left outside linebacker. Devin Bush, get out. Get out. Only 1 year. Giants, Thibodeau. Oh, you don't hear anything about him. He got drafted like after Sauce Gardner. Too ambitious. AJ Porter. Let's see. Okay, okay. Good stamina, good toughness. Uh, AJ Porter, right outside linebacker. Okay, let's see what we would have to. No. Uh, Okay, that's too ambitious. Let's keep it moving. Jaguars. Yeah, James Pierce is gonna be. They got three, and we're not gonna get any of those three. So no, they wasn't gonna give him up. Who's David Bailey? Malcolm Rodriguez out of Oklahoma State. Maybe they'll give him up. Like I said, I just need a good backup. Let's. Oh no, they're 21 million under the cap. Green Bay has no cap room. So the Panthers, I don't know. I have no idea who this Tyler Smith guy is. Uh, Jonas Ellis. All right. Pats, no. Of course, Max Crosby ain't coming. So let's see. Oh, that's left. What about right? We just got it. We just gave him Quincy Williams, of course. Drew Trent, Rams, Byron Young. Okay, nothing really there. Uh, no Saints. P. Werner, Nick Jackson, Baron Browning. Let's see who's this Karina. Like I said, I just need a backup. Okay, this Karina. Look at the stamina, 96. Okay. Kareen Reed, come on. And he fits the scheme. Makai Wing, the fuck out of here. 20. Josh Oliver for Kareen Reed because we got old boy Washington, the tight end out of Pittsburgh. Josh Oliver's 30. Yes, I'm doing this one. Okay, that's done. So go back to the roster. I'm almost done. Wow. So I'm making trades here. I'm getting good at this shit, man. Of course, the computer's helping me. The defense is almost done. So right now, where is he? Okay, so I got Jalen Walker, Chad Turner. Uh, so Love is out of there. Okay, so we got Will McDonald and then Kareem Reed. Okay, all right, and they're young. Middle linebacker Jared Verse, Jamie Sherwood's the veteran. Shaq Thompson, he's gonna be out the door. Zaire Barnes, I'm gonna keep him if I can. Then right outside linebacker Jalen Walker. I this Chat Turner guy ain't gonna do it. So I need a better backup. I need a Jalen Walker. I'm gonna need a 74, 70, at least a 75. Right outside linebacker. We're gonna go to roster, NFL roster. Let's go right outside linebacker. Let's go to the NFL and let's rock and roll here. Dallas Turner, I'm not gonna get him. Yeah, at least 74, 75 in the 70, 77 probably range. like Baskerville, AJ Porter. See, I try to get these guys right here. I have no idea who this guy is. Bro, what the fuck just happened? Okay, okay, sorry about that. Where's he at? I just lost him. Okay, Joe Hendricks. Let's view the player card. Uh, Power rusher. Yeah, I want to go no. I'm gonna skip Joe Hendricks. Dang, I gotta do all this all over again now. Mm, Tyler Smith. Mm, Let's see. Kamen Rucker. Let's see what he got out of North Carolina. The pursuit is not that great. Uh, um, Jonathan Cooper, Dorian Williams, Xavier Thomas out of Arizona. No. Okay. Yeah, because I've got him as a 76. Uh, Jalix, Jalix Hunt. I guess he didn't go to college. Okay. Let's see. What do you want? Nothing. Ah, shit. Okay. Ah, so let's start over right outside linebacker. Okay, who is this Damon Clark? Fifth year out of LSU. Ooh, good speed and he can okay, good zone coverage. Okay, okay. We might have something here. Come on. What do you want? I can't give you Elijah Mitchell, but I can give you Montel Pierre. Yeah, buddy. We got another steal here. Okay, now done. I'm done stacking the defense. This is done. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Defense is done. I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. Oh my goodness. Oh, he'll be the starter. Not by much. All right, so let's look at the defense from top to bottom. This is the defense right here. My goodness. All right, Michael Williams, Elijah Chapman. Those are the left ends. At right end, I'm gonna keep Jermaine Johnson Jr., David Walker, and if I can keep the third string right ends, that's fine. Defensive tackle. Look at this: Chris Jenkins Jr., Graham, Reynolds, Wingo, and I've got a lot of work. This seems empty brain sometimes. It is, but I'm going to take advantage of it. So look at the defensive tackles I've got. Look at the defensive tackles. And this guy, look, 343 pounds. Wow. So with the defensive tackles, I'm going to have to do a lot of rotating, which is good, which is good. So I'm going to try to keep all four of them. And again, right end, yeah, and then left line outside linebacker Will McDonald, uh Kareem Reed, then Jared Verse, Sherwood. I want to trade Shaq, but there's no offers. So I might just let him go outright. Yeah, at 69 overall, I'm gonna cut him. I'm gonna keep Zaire Barnes, younger. Then right outside linebacker, Damon Clark and Jalen Walker. Not as good, not as good as Will McDonald on the outside, but look at the youth. 4 years, 2 years. Look at the youth. 3 years. Six is max. And then four here with Barnes. And then here, 5 years, 2 years. He won't be on the team. Then the corners, McKinstry, Morton. And then look at Jason Marshall Jr., who's a shutdown corner. Emmanuel Forbes is good. And Cypress, even as a kick returner. I mean, he's come on. Free safety might be an area of weakness, but to be honest, Tony Adams is not. He is not bad. He's really not. Got speed, got acceleration. Then strong safety, I've got Jaden Hicks. So right now, this defense is loaded, loaded. Again, Tony Adams is not. To me, he's not bad. He's 28. It's a stacked. If he'd be the veteran leader, fifth year out of Illinois. But, but let's take a look at let's take a look. Now, obviously, I'm just gonna want another free safety just straight up for him. Cameron, Brian Cook. Oh my God, the Bears, the Bears. What are you doing? Are you gonna let me fleece you again? I've been fleecing the Bears for who is this? Who is this Cameron Kinch? I don't really know who he is. Okay, he played for the Hurricanes, and he's actually with the Rams right now. Uh 24 years old. Brian Cook is 27. Lonnie Brown is 22. Cameron Kitchens. You know what I'm going to try to do, right? The cap hit isn't bad. Okay. It was worth a try. Uh, Brian Cook? Man, what's up with the Bears? They've got like 77 free safeties. Who is this Brian Cook? Says here he is with Kansas City. Okay, I don't really know anything about him. He's got two Super Bowl rings. The cap hit'll be a little stronger. Uh, let's see. Close. Close, 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 close. Let's add Let's try a fourth rounder in 2029 and see how that goes. Bears, I just duped them again. I just got a two-time Super Bowl champion. The Bears. The Bears. Yes. Brian Cook. Man, I pretty much revamped the front seven. I got two new safeties. One is 27. Jaden Hicks. I think Jaden Hicks was with Kansas City. Man, bro, bro. W, bro. The Bear. Oh my goodness. I got some close friends and that are Bears fans. I'm glad they are not subscribed to my channel. So guess what? I've got two safety. I've got a free safety and a strong safety from the Kansas City Chiefs. Jaden Hicks didn't win a Super Bowl this year, but oh boy, Brian Cook has two rings. We're done. I'm done with the defense. And then Jonathan Owens, I'm going to let him go as soon as I draft, oh boy, that safety that I told you about from Ohio State. So that'll be my first round pick. And we're about to go to the draft, which the draft is due in the next episode. Okay, this episode's going to be a little shorter, but uh, before I do anything else, I'm going to need a backup veteran quarterback for Carson Wentz, for Carson Beck. Excuse me. Not nobody too old either. Because this look at this guy, he's the worst. Alex Alexander, Drew Aller, Josh Allen, back obviously. I need a veteran, probably about a 30-year-old. Not Sam Darnold, obviously. I need somebody probably in the mid to late 20s. Justin Fields. Wouldn't that be ironic? But we're not going to do that. Timmy Fowler, Jared Goff. Here, let's look at them under age. No. I understand Jackson Dart, but not as a backup. I need a veteran. Well, you know what? You might be right. Aaron Rodgers, no. Dak Prescott, no. Mayfield, Josh Allen, Jake Loon. Good Lord, he's a 51 overall. You must be kidding. Uh, Kyler Murray, Justin Fields. What do you think, Zach Wilson? No, I got a better shot with Mac Jones. Bailey Zapp. Bailey Zapp is not out of the question. I'm older than Rodgers. Trevor Lawrence as a bridge quarterback. Oh, 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 oh. Damn, man, how the mighty have fallen with Trevor Lawrence. I take it. Let me take a look at him. Trevor Lawrence, star. No trade offers for him. Okay. All right. I was just looking. Let's see. Let's see. Mm, okay, who? Bryce Young. Okay, you don't really have a lot of like Spencer Rattler, Cam Whitman. He killed our ass. Caleb Williams. So you don't have a lot of older quarterbacks in this game. There is the aforementioned Jackson Dart. Let's see. Could I trade for him? Oh, they'd want Zaire Barnes. I'm not. They want a third rounder? Fuck out of here. Fuck no. I'd give him Zaire Barnes. But my problem with Jackson Dart is he's not a veteran quarterback. I need a veteran. And Zaire Barnes, I mean, I'm not gonna do that pick. I'm not gonna do that. I'll tell you what I'll do. I don't want to lose anything here. So I'm gonna advance. I'm gonna advance a week to the free agency recap. And then I'll probably shut down this episode. One new message. Let's see what the new message is. Andre Cisco on the trade block. Oh, good gosh. You gotta be shitting me, bro. Is he on the He's on the Jaguars, right? This ain't this some shit. On the trade block, Andre Cisco. You gotta be kidding. Nah. I'm good. I'm good with the free safeties. That what an irony, huh? Okay. Let me view the free agency recap. We were able to get Darnell Washington, the tight end out of Pittsburgh, and we got DeAndre Swift. So I think I'm good with that. Then before we go, let me show you. I've talked about the defense ad nauseum. So let's go to my offense. Carson Beck. Obviously, I'm going to need another quarterback. I don't have a veteran yet. We will get that taken care of. And this guy's got a little bit of potential from the little bit that he played. Halfback, three-headed monster, really a four-headed monster. DeAndre Swift, Braylon Allen, Elijah Mitchell. And this Josh Johnson, look at the speed and the acceleration on him. So he might be a diamond in the rough. Fullback, Nick Bowden. And I'd like to make Stool a fullback. Let's see. Catching, he's good catching. Route runner, pass blocking, not great. Uh, Run blocking is. Let me select him. Let me see what happens if. Hold on a second. Because his days as tight end are. Yeah, I'm done with Conklin. Look at 6'7", 264. This guy's a monster. The f- what's going on? Okay, let's edit him. 72. At he's not going to cut it at tight end. So let's change him to fullback. Yeah, and then I'd have to get a backup tight end. I can draft the tight end. And at fullback, there's no difference between Bowden and Brenning still. I can ship Bowden off. not that he's terrible, but and he'll get better with the blocking. Just got to give him a chance. Okay. All right. So that's gonna be it. Ooh, the defense, man. Now we just got to produce on the field. Looks great on paper. Got to produce on the field. Yeah, yeah, bro. Yes, sir. Okay, so I'm not gonna sign Cisco. All right, so that's gonna be it. The big moment, Breece Hall for Chris Jenkins Jr. That was the big trade, and that kind of got everything going. I got Makai Wingo. Man, I'm the defense is stacked right now. So hopefully we should, and I reorganize some things on the defense. So pass defense should not be anywhere near a problem as it was last season. And obviously teams could not run against us. So I would expect more sacks and more interceptions. I'll go into those stats in the next episode. But thank you to everyone that watched tonight, this episode number 43. So we'll go to episode number 44 either tomorrow or Friday night. Thank you to Jet Up. Thank you to Blue Crab, my number one supporters. And until the next episode, this is Kevin, and this has been the Veterans Gaming Podcast. Good night.